Their fans are ready, and if this shot from earlier is any indication, the Mavericks certainly look ready too. And now, 2K Sports brings you Thursday night in the NBA. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And a chance here to check out some stats for Jimmy Butler.
Over his last 10 games, his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better. He looks very confident from deep. There's no doubt he's got the green light to shoot from his coaching staff.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. Jovic and Bam play together inside. And it's Richardson in at the point. And for Dallas, Thompson, the small forward, Washington holding down the 4. The 2 stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. And it's Gafford in at the 5. Stan, in terms of style of play, these teams are very similar.
Well, Brian, look, there's great shooters on both sides. And it's really tough to stay connected to those guys defensively because of how much they stretch the floor with their incredible shooting range.
They'll put a lot of stress on the defense, these 2. Now here's Richardson. Inside. Here's Adebayo. He can't get it to go. On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Hero. Lets a floater go. Richardson against Thompson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Klay Thompson picks one up. Well, Coach, the Heat have had some deep playoff runs recently, making the finals twice in 5 years.
Yeah, Brian, and what's really interesting is that they've only been higher than a 5 seed once in that span. They just hit a different gear in the playoffs.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Drains the triple.
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Hero, the pass to Jovic. And we're about a minute into the first. Lets it go from deep. Hero with the bucket.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Thompson's shot is off.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And Adebayo slams it in.
Oh, my. So much force in Bam's game right there.
The Mavericks have called 1 of 4 to begin this one. Out to Thompson. Irving, the pass to Washington. Here's Doncic. From the top of the key, he buries it. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
A multiple-time All-Star. What aspect of Adebayo's game, Stan, catches your eye nightly?
Well, Brian, I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very complete player. He can rebound, defend, pass, score. This guy does it all.
And by all accounts, a great teammate as well.
That's exactly right.
Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
So it's Miami now, after the basket by Dallas. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, if you give Butler an opening, he will exploit the defense.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. Number 1, Dallas.
Over the last few weeks, they've been high-flying, getting up and down the court with conviction.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Doncic. Out to Thompson. Fires the three. He buries it from 3.
One of the most effortless strokes we've ever seen. Thompson can just make corner threes in his sleep.
Here's Butler. Lively grabs the miss.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim. Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Richardson with it. Now Doncic defending. Jovic passes to Adebayo. Shots blocked! And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Here's Richardson. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. 6 on the shot clock. Hero for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And their ongoing winning streak has been the top story in the league lately. A stunning 23 straight victories so far.
Well, it's really unbelievable. I had a 10-game win streak with the Magic as a head coach, and I'm trying to imagine more than doubling that kind of a run. It's really unthinkable, the amount of consistent good fortune and effort that it takes to do something like this.
Here's Doncic. Miami making their last shot. From 18 feet away, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And the handles Kyrie has are out of this world. He uses them so well in screen and roll action.
Pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Dallas has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Doncic outside. Off target with the 3. For Miami, they've got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Outside Butler. Hero for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Hero's got 6.
Well, that's the danger of giving Hero a look from deep.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. I asked him about Jimmy Butler and what his defensive scheme is for him, and Coach said to not let him bully us from the interior and mid-range. We want to push him as far out as possible. We have to play tough. Let's see if they're able to accomplish this, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
You got to do more than that to stop Hero. He's superb at staying under control.
Doncic against Richardson. Irving for 3. And it's Richardson with the rebound. Heat leading by 3. Hero outside. Excellent D there from Lively. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And they got into a consistent offensive flow, largely because the defense they were facing was poor.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Prosper's checked in for Dallas. Dinwiddie comes in for Irving. Jaquez is checked in for Miami. Rozier comes in for Richardson. Adebayo passes to Rozier. And here's Jaquez.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
The Mavericks pull it in. Lively's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards. They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Rozier outside. 1:35 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Butler. Drilled from 11 feet out. Butler's got his second bucket on the night.
And Jimmy Butler is very comfortable operating in that mid-range area.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Outside Butler. Pass to Jovic. Outside Jaquez. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So for Miami, Collins, he's checked in for Adebayo. Burks comes in for Jovic. And it's Hero in for Jimmy Butler. Here's Jaquez. No made baskets yet. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
A pretty talented distributor. Tyler Hero isn't one to force his own look.
Here's Doncic. 50 seconds left to play in the first. And it's Washington missing. The Heat with the lead. From about 19. Burks no good.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Here's Doncic. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Hero, the pass to Collins. And he banks in the layup. And the Heat lead by 1.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
Lively with a screen on Rozier. From deep, here's Doncic. That's no good. He's 8 for 11. Burks for 3. Oh my! Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this was every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
The refs take another look, and they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits the second from the line. And he makes all three. Hero has been on display for Miami, scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offensive end. We'll be right back with you shortly. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
Another thing is they've created lots of second chances at the line, knocking down a high percentage of their free throws tonight.
Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Spencer Dinwiddie is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Dante Exum. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Prosper in at the 4 spot. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
And it's great to see Dinwiddie dial it up from deep. Needs to keep connecting from out there.
Rozier, a good look. Mavericks with a rebound. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat. Came out with a victory.
They flat out dominated the last time these teams squared off, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, but they can expect a whole lot more resistance this time around. No team likes to lose a rebounding battle.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jaime Jaquez Jr. was excited to join his favorite player, Jimmy Butler, on the Heat. He told me, I loved watching Jimmy because he's a complete player and he leaves everything on the floor. He's a winner, and that's the type of player I want to be. And for his part, Butler said he is so confident and he knows what it takes to win. Brian, there's no higher compliment.
You're right about that, Allie. Thanks. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. He's made all of his free throws to this point, 3 of 3. He misses the free throw. Richardson's checked in for Rozier. And he's good on the second. Mavericks trail by 4. Dinwiddie outside. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Making passes out of the pick and roll can be tricky for some, but Dinwiddie shows the ability to execute.
Jaquez. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
The Heat have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Burks. And again, it's Miami converting.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
And here's Dinwiddie. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 4-point game. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. And that'll wrap up what has been a 5-game homestand for them. Another shot. It's stolen by Jaquez. Hero finds Richardson to the inside. And Burks with the basket on the assist by Hero. And now a 6-point Heat lead.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Grimes, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Rozier comes in for Burks. Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Richardson. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Terry Rozier.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Here's Prosper. Lively passes to Grimes. Again, the miss by Dallas.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And he lays it up and in.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
Now here's Hero. He's guarded by Exum. 2 points. That one goes. Hero's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Here's Irving. It's good.
In the interior, Kyrie is money. He has the touch to just drop it in with ease.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
And so it's Dallas with it. Miami making their last shot. Here's Grimes. Exum, right side. Pass to Grimes. And stolen by Adebayo. Here's Richardson. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Mavericks trail by 6. Here's Prosper. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, VA.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Rozier can't get it to go. The Mavericks have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Outside for Irving. Over Rozier. And the shot's good by Irving. Now just a 2-point Heat lead.
And we all know Irving is a talented shooter. If you don't absolutely smother him, he will find shots.
And finished off by Adebayo.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Grimes, the pass to Irving. Pulls it from the top of the key. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Outside Richardson. Rozier outside. Adebayo, a screen on Irving. Rozier from outside. Mavericks with a rebound. Lively's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Irving for 3. Hits the trifecta. Irving's got 7 now in this quarter.
And just like that, Irving's got his next bucket. His instincts are so strong. The moment he's got the look, he just pulls up.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And the Mavericks with some changes. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Washington comes in for Prosper. And Doncic has subbed in for Irving. And Miami with a change here too. Butler's checked in for Rozier. Now here's Butler. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Gafford grabs the miss. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 1. Washington passes to Gafford. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Now here's Adebayo. 17 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
And on top of everything else, he did a great job of helping control the boards at both ends.
Gafford in the post, counted by Adebayo. Gafford the screen. From deep, here's Doncic. No luck on that one.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Back to Butler. Adebayo from long range. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Adebayo being aggressive there. Quick release on the catch and shoot.
The Mavericks trailing. Washington outside. The 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And this is where Butler wants to attack you. Ground zero.
Doncic outside. From outside, off the mark.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Mavericks. And the Heat making a change here. Jovic is checked in.
Number 5, Nikola Jovic.
The Mavericks shooting 55% for the game so far. And here's Doncic. He picked up 33 points in their last win against Golden State.
Yeah, and you can't overlook the 4 steals he added. Those were some major momentum swings.
Up top, Hero. He's coming off a 13-point game against Oklahoma City.
Second team foul. Substitution for your Mavericks. Dinwiddie.
Just 4 seconds left in the first half of this game. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Heat out in front. They're up by 1. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Thanks for joining us. The story through the first half, the Miami Heat in a game so far that's been close.
They've been getting to the line a lot. I mean, fearless at the offensive end. You like guys who are willing to throw their bodies around and make things happen, Shaq.
Not just willing, they like that style of play.
Next up, let's take a look at our latest power rankings.
When I look at Miami, they're a middle-of-the-pack team. Sure, they'll get some wins, but I don't know how much more beyond that.
Seems like they're missing a key piece or two. Maybe one of their younger guys will step up down the stretch.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Jovic and Bam play together inside. Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. And it's Richardson in at the 1 spot. And Doncic hammers it home.
How about the dunk off the drive? Doncic, terrific at navigating his way inside.
And here's Butler outside. Ooh, Jimmy Butler cashing in from distance.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
You think of guys who play greater than their stats. Butler has got to be on that list, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, the competitive nature of Jimmy Butler is the stuff of legends. Sure, sometimes it can make it tough in certain locker rooms, but coaches love his passion for winning.
Feels like a guy that's built for the playoffs.
Absolutely.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. The Heat have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. "90 seconds into the second half now. Butler passes to Richardson. Charity stripe shot, and he gets it to go. Richardson's got 6 points.
And Butler is someone any coach would love to have. You see why with passes like these.
Thompson outside. For the tie. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Mavericks on D. Pass to Hero. Back to Richardson. Tries it from 16, and the shot falls short that time.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Butler. And here's Thompson for 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes. And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Third team foul.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Back to Butler. Butler with emphasis.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at the Heat. Right now, they're in 10th place, hoping to get themselves into the playoff picture.
Well, I think for Miami, they had some lofty goals to start the year, but they may not have the roster to hang with the league's elite teams.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach, but when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. Now here's Richardson. He has 6. Left side, Butler. Pass to Jovic. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer, no good. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They lead by 1. From downtown, the Luka 3. Money.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Defense on our 2K leaderboard. Looking at the best when it comes to points per game allowed over the previous month. Number 1, Dallas.
Well, you have to praise their defense over the last month. They've been working as a team to put almost constant pressure on opposing offenses. Just terrific stuff.
Heat trail by 4. Hero outside. Pass to Richardson. Down low. Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, defensively, if you're letting Adebayo get rolling, it's time to rethink your approach.
Doncic against Richardson. The 3 from Thompson. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Butler. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Gafford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Irving for 3. Miami grabs the miss.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
They set a pick to the paint. Oh, deflected. And they're running. And here's Thompson for 3. Nope, 4 for 7 now. Miami trailing. Hero outside. Outside Richardson. Back to Hero. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Hero's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, this team relies on Hero's offensive production, and tonight he has delivered.
Oh, stolen by Richardson. Fast break Miami. Here's Butler. Butler gets all the way to the cup.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Well, Stan, you coached against some really tough players in your day. Where does Jimmy Butler stand right now? What makes him Jimmy Butler?
Well, I think, Brian, he's just a great competitor. He wants to take on the biggest challenges when he's on the defensive end, and on offense, he is willing to attack anyone.
Thompson passes to Irving. The 3 from Washington. And Hero grabs the board. Hero's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Nice pass by Hero. He is a highly skilled player.
Pass to Thompson. To win the run. And it's Miami with a rebound. Jovic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Richardson. Lays it up and banks it in. And now it's a 6-point Miami lead.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense.
And the shot goes. Washington's got 9. Miami has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. Outside Richardson. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Miami Heat. On Friday, they're off to Toronto to face off with the Raptors. And then on Sunday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And you know, for that matchup with Atlanta, they'll need to be pretty much perfect for that one. Anything less than that means they're in for a tough evening.
Prosper's checked in for Dallas. Exum comes in for Irving. And Miami also making a switch. Rozier's checked in. Here's Doncic. Pass to Exum. Back to Doncic. Out to Thompson. There's a screen from the arc. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
It's stolen by Doncic. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Exum gets the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 1. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Miami, no good that time either. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. And he lobs it up top. Hammers the lob through.
And they've got all the confidence in the world letting Luka run the pick and roll. Just a top-notch decision maker.
Deflects the pass. Stolen by Gafford. And now the Mavs on the run. He's all alone. And Doncic hammers it home.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that.
Can they get it? Hero, no good.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
With 2 seconds left. He can't get that one to fall. And that does it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the 4th. Dallas on top. They lead by 5. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The 4th quarter is coming up next. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Heat trail by 5. Washington and Lively down low. Kyrie Irving out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Prosper in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
And they have a never-give-up attitude.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got zero quitting.
Prosper misses. Miami has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Pass to Adebayo. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Washington, a screen on Rozier. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Pure from three-point range. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Rozier, the pass to Jaquez. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, that kind of vision is exactly what they need out of Jaquez.
Irving. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And there's the call on Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Back to Richardson. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Burks for 3. Dinwiddie with a rebound. Dallas leading by 3. To the inside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Dallas?
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Heat trail by 3. Burks got room. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Here's Washington, and Washington powers it through.
More of a combo guard than pure point. Dinwiddie does have tremendous court vision.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And Dallas making a change here. Thompson's checked in, and Miami also making a switch. Jovic, he's checked in for Burks. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle, and Coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots, and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. B.A.?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Jovic. Pass to Adebayo. That shot off. Excellent D there from Lively. Dallas leading by 5. On the wing, Irving, pounded by Rozier.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Adebayo, a screen on Dinwiddie. Pass to Adebayo. That one's good. Nothing but net. Adebayo's got 6 points in the quarter.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team, the ability to knock down jumpers.
Snatched away. Rozier against Dinwiddie. Back to Rozier. Richardson for three. Knocks it down from distance. And that makes it a tie ball game.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Washington finds Dinwiddie. Thompson scanning the floor. Oh, killer play, the answer.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
And there's a pick. Richardson for three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And it's Irving missing.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Richardson, no good. And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a three-point game. Thompson, no good. The Heat have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Richardson, that's good.
And the basket created by Rozier's pass, known to be a score-first guard, but still, Terry is adept at finding teammates.
Now here's Thompson. Lively with a screen on Jaquez. And here's Thompson for three. They get it back. Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that gonna get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Check out the immediate response to the jam.
Oh, both sides are fired up. Unloads. They grab their own miss. Dinwiddie passes to Thompson. The three from Washington. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. He's checked in for Lively, and Doncic has subbed in for Dinwiddie. Butler's checked in for Miami. Hero comes in for Rozier. Thompson against Butler. Back to Adebayo. Pass to Jovic. Right wing. Here's Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Hero for three. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Here's Doncic. Doncic punches it home.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Pass to Adebayo. Hero against Irving. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Well, they're right to trust Hero in these moments. He's a very reliable scoring option.
Here's Doncic. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
First one falls.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
Now here's Richardson. Outside Butler, down low. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, put so much pressure on the defense.
Good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Here's Thompson. The Heat making their last shot. Doncic outside. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Jovic. Jovic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Richardson. Adebayo with it. Hero on the wing to take the lead. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, remember, Hero came into the league as a scorer, and he's only gotten better, continuing to round out his game.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Look, every trip to the line counts, but getting all of these was extra important.
Washington outside. Thompson outside. Off target from outside.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his court.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second. And that'll put him up 2.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
Doncic passes to Washington. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
You know, the instincts of Luka Doncic are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
Now here's Hero.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Here's Hero. 23 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Jovic. 5 on the clock. Oh my! What a shot!
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Jimmy, a hard-fought win. Talk about the mentality of this team.
Never giving up on any play, man, and playing through the end. That's who we are, man. I take this one. I like this one.
We'll take it. Thanks, Jimmy.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Bam Adebayo.